Alright, rock and roll, big old yo, what is up, welcome in, and thank you for joining me, my savage ladies and gentlemen, random viewers of YouTube. Needed to kill that playback really quick. I am sitting down to continue my survival mode run on the Long Dark, which, if you're unfamiliar with the game, it is a single player survival game where you can either go through like a story-based campaign and play through missions, or you can check out the survival mode and some of the challenges. I enjoy the survival mode the most, so that's what I intend to play. Basically, every time I stream this game, that's all I've ever played. So, it is what it is. I had a long day. I had a long day, but I had the day that I deserved. I partied too hard over the holidays. Had too much fun. Stayed up late with my old lady, got piss-ass drunk by myself on several occasions, and spent a lot of time just enjoying my kids' toys with them, goofing around. I love it, man. He makes stupid noises, he makes stupid faces, he has a very minimal grasp on our language, and it's awesome. I just try to have as much fun with him as I possibly can, because I would just like him to be funny, to be fun, to be happy. You know what I'm saying? To always feel like telling a joke or making somebody else smile if he can. I used to be a lot like that. But I also pissed a lot of people off. I think sometimes my humor was in poor taste, so I'll work on him with that too. Before I send him out there to be a clown, I'm like, man, first off, ask yourself, is this joke going to piss anybody off? Could it possibly? And remember that people are eagerly offended now, not easily offended. They don't have any fucking morals, so they're never actually offended by anything. They're just pretending to be offended, which I think is fucking hilarious. Like, yeah. That's wild. How's your day been going? Hopefully your week's been getting a little bit better, or you know what I'm saying. I know, dude, like, you just had some shit going on before, and I'm not even trying to bring it up right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have any questions about it. I just hope your situation's getting better. I mean, I hope that whenever anybody that comes and hangs out in the chat as much as you do, or, like, comes and runs games with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always hope that shit works out for them. Even every day, even on a great day where I have everything to be like grateful, grateful for, and you know everything going for me. Sometimes I'm still not grateful, dude. Sometimes I'm still not having a good day, or like I'm not very cheerful. So it is what it is. I was like kind of saying not that long ago in a stream to just try not to let yesterday affect today or the future. Yesterday's real, like the past is real, but like we just can't focus on it too much, and sometimes I do. I've just been sitting here drinking beer and fucking talking shit. I saw somebody in the chat. I'm like, I need to get this gameplay going. Go ahead and shut the camera off, folks. That's how I do things over here. It's my preferred way to do things. There's really just like no good place to put the camera. I guess I could put it in the top left, but at the same time I like to be able to see everything that's on the screen. I used to be a lot like that with Battle Royale and shit. I'd turn the camera on between matches and turn it off, like, mid-match. I was always counting how many squads were left, how many people. Hey, buddy, we're gonna open that all the way. So the only thing I didn't cook was that potato. How much water do I have on me? I don't think I have any more cooking pots, but I do have these tin cans. I can boil some in. Alright. I should have done this before I came downstairs, but... Bear hide, deer hide. Gut, gut, gut. Oh, there's a cured piece. Cured piece, cured piece. Alright, I've got a maple sapling there as well. Damn, that's about stuff full. I'm
gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, I definitely partied too hard over the holidays though, like Christmas and my birthday. I'm definitely gonna be toning it down for New Year's. Still have a couple drinks or something, but I've just been overdoing it for a little while. I need to just rein it in. I can always tell when I'm getting a little bit out of control. It starts with a shaking coffee cup in the morning. Let's go. You can fix that pretty quick though, folks. It's just you can't keep doing it. I'm being for real with you. Like, I cannot keep drinking like I do. I can drink every once in a while, but I really gotta just tighten up on it. And I probably shouldn't even do that. That's my own ego telling me I can drink every once in a while and it'll be fine, but I haven't always been a very good friend to myself. I don't know if you're being sarcastic, Nick, but I did ask. Somewhere in that ranting. Maybe you just had to pause the stream for a second and you're a little bit behind or whatever. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I did ask. And like I said, I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, dude. Like, it's even harder for me to read people through text than most people. I do enjoy being blunt in conversation, though, because, like, I'm never trying to be rude. Like, you know, I'm never trying to be rude, but, like, it often appears that way. And it's like, it's just simpler, I guess. Like, I'll beat around the bush for the sake of decency in regards to certain subjects, but I don't like to talk about other people's lives. I'll talk about mine when and how I want to. Sometimes in a positive light, sometimes in a negative light. Try not to do that though with, like, you know, friends, viewers, like other people. caught myself lately going to judge somebody in this way or that way, and I just don't even bother. I've done a lot of shit in my life, good and bad. I know that the bear's on the other side of the lake, and that was kind of my goal. To get his meat and guts, but the meat's gonna give me a risk of parasites. Eating predators in game, and this game has a tendency to do that. I think bear meat can be fairly risky in real life. You're a hell of an outdoorsman if you're out there hunting bear, though. The only reason I asked you if you were being sarcastic, Nick, was because the response was like somewhat delayed, but I do know like how that works, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
I need to find food.
No, buddy, we're fine. You don't need food, you want food. Oh yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. I was just, like I said, it's hard to read a message in comparison to a person's voice. Doubly hard if you're autistic or have autistic tendencies.
I'll be hungry later.
Alright, there's his calories he's crying for. Oh, I need calories, calories. Alright, there's more birds. Give me the food, please, sir. Oh wow, this dog food's rough. It's in bad condition. It's like down in the 30s. 100% being the best, obviously, but oh,
Can
more
always use more
calories.
food.
Yes, wouldn't you want to break your teeth in a situation like this? Oh my god. With no proper dental care, I would love that. Oh yeah, that'd be good shit. That would be good shit. Oh, there's a bear. What do you know about that? Fucking turd licking bastard. I did want to leave a sleeping bag down here, so I guess I'll do that. Maybe go back to Mystery Lake. Never hurts. Never hurts. Oh, come on. I'm like, yeah, there's gotta be like a perfect space for it right here. What the fuck are they talking about? It's outrageous. Let me check. Do I have this area mapped out? I do. What's the bear doing over there? He's usually like right here by the poacher's camp getting ready to fucking shit on me. I'll leave those there at some point. I might be passing through here and they will be a valuable resource. It's not coming back. I am accompanied this evening by Mickey's Fine Malt Liquor. I had to really wind down from that giant bottle of vodka that I drank over the holidays, and I was just like, okay. I was like, we're gonna pace ourselves for the next few fucking days, and I did that. I had to get my job done. Once it was done, I was like, I'm drinking a 40. And when I say pace yourself, I mean don't call into work because you're hungover. I mean, take a shot. And a lot of people are going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, there's a legal limit. Okay? So get up in the morning, eat your breakfast, take a shot. You know, give yourself some time. Give yourself like 45 minutes to start kind of like metabolizing that and get it going through your blood. I believe you should still be within the legal limit. Now take your ass to work and do your fucking job. If you need to take any airplane bottles with you and you think you could get away with that without losing your fucking job, I would do that. Because you're going to consistently get it done that way. Like, but you need to fix your life. If you're fucking up as bad as what I'm talking about, clearly you have a problem. And there's something that needs to be addressed. But you can fix it. My old lady told me the other day, like, you know, she's like, I know you can do it. Like, I was kind of I guess, putting my burdens on her in a sense. Because I was like, man, I really been hitting it hard lately. I'm like, and I'm feeling it. Like, I'm feeling it going to work. I'm feeling it just, every day. And I'm like, I need to ease back off of it. And she's like, you will. She's like, you can do it. And it's like, sometimes you just gotta hear that from somebody. So I appreciated that. Probably more than she knows. Because I obviously am a weak person. Like, in that sense, especially. And I never learned my lesson. That's why I said earlier when I'm like, oh, I'm like, I need to just drink every once in a while. And I'm just like, I probably don't need to drink at all. If we're being honest, folks. Now, what I mean by that is, like, one is too many and a thousand is never enough. It's like something my buddy used to say. But he never did get sober. I've been sober lots of times in lots of different senses. But it's like, it sucks, guys. Like, you don't need to be using anything that is that heavy on a daily basis for months at a time. Zach is kind of smart. I mean, you'll usually catch him drinking a couple beers, but not too many. And he always gets his job done. But me, I get into that liquor shit. And let me tell you what, boys. It gets out of control. And it always has. I've always described beer as kind of like a body buzz, and like, liquor is like a mental thing. And obviously, I enjoy mental things. Like, I like gaming, I like books, I like movies, I like art. I can tell my kid's gonna be big on his art too. I like that. Books, movies, music, art. So like, yeah, liquor and me are good buddies. But ladies and gentlemen, we can get too inside of our heads. Like, and it's not always a good place to be. Sometimes I absolutely cannot stand being alone anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just that sense of being by yourself. Like, it just drives me fucking crazy sometimes. And I realize that's just because I've gotten so attached to Mrs. Savage over the years, and I've gotten attached to my boy. But, like, it's just, yeah. And then I wonder, it's like, is it because I love them so much or because I hate myself? And it's like, most men, aren't willing to ask themselves a question like that. I am. And I still don't know the answer. It's wild. And, I mean, my goal was to be alone and never lonely. But it's the loneliness that's been getting me. I'm like, I think that is it. Maybe it's not self-loathing. It's just the desire to see their face, like, you know what I'm saying? It's the desire to be in good company, whether, like, I'm with them or I'm here with you guys, etc. And it's nice that stuff like that still exists in the world, because for the most part, I'm not interested in participating. And I don't mean that I wasn't interested in like having friends, or I wasn't interested in like, you know, having a wife and kids, etc. Like, I just, in the grand scheme of things, I never wanted to change the world per se. Perhaps just the way people looked at it. But then I look at the way I look at it, and I'm like, I don't know if I want people to see it like that. You know what I'm saying? I've started to share my thoughts a lot less, but think a lot more. They're my thoughts, and in a sense, my own burden. Like, I've often shared them with people in hopes that I would meet more people like me, but I often did not. And when I did, I often didn't like them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he was too much like me. Yeah, I used to have some damn good conversations with Sackett throughout the afternoons, and it's been kind of chapping my ass that him and I can't play anymore. Like, it's been making me want to do something about it. But me picking up a PS5 won't make it so that he has one, so I'm just thinking, folks. I mean, if I do this a certain way, I gotta check. I haven't done it yet. I said I was gonna check and see if like I could do a trade-in on my PS4, and you know, get $150 off on a PS5. Like, that's something that I am interested in doing fairly soon. But I've got another PS4, and I'm wondering if I couldn't, like, you know what I'm saying, for just a little bit of shipping and handling, send that down to my homeboy and have him send that bitch out. Like, I don't think that there'd be any fixing it. Like, I'm saying, like, Sony could get fucked, and if they'd give him like $150 off on his PS5, you know what I'm saying, that'd be fucking dope. But at the same time, because it's a burned out PS4, I don't know if they actually would do that. And that's kind of a problem for me. If I got a PS5, I could send Sackett my PS4. I could do that. And we would still be able to play Warzone together for a short time. And then I guess at that point, see, because yeah, I would rather send in my burned out PS4 for the $150 discount and then have me get denied. And then, you know what I'm saying, if he wanted to send this one in to get $150 knocked off his PS5, like, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, getting him that $150 off doesn't guarantee that he'll have enough money to get that. Like, it's cost of living today, folks. And it's like, you know, priorities and what each individual chooses to spend their money on and what they think is worthwhile. Like, if I have a friend who, like, tells me, like, you know, I can't afford to fucking get a $5,000 gaming PC right now, I'm like, I totally get that. and he wants to upgrade his shit. Let's go. What's up, Ray? I don't know. It's just shit I've been mulling over. I'd like to get him back into it with us. Warzone, that is. Again, I'm playing a single player game right now. But it's fun. And you know, you can never get cheated on a solo experience, especially one like this. Like, you only cheat yourself. Like, once you die stupid once, never die that way again. Like, if you die that way again, you know, just chalk it up to being dumb and fucking let it ride. We got some more broth in here, don't we? Do I have the broth on me? I don't, but I feel like there was more. I feel like there was more. Oh yeah, those ketchup chips are coming with me. What's up with this stale granola bar? Stale chocolate bar, excuse me. Awesome, awesome. Dude, my day was fucking long, Ray. I'm sorry I never messaged you back earlier, dude. Like, I just drove home. The roads were all fucking trash because the fields are all cut down and blowing over now. So, yeah. On the way to work today, I drove behind an old person at 40 miles an hour the entire way there. And I'm actually thankful for them because they're ahead of me, and like I'm probably like 6 car lengths behind them, and then somebody else was like at least 4 or 5 car lengths behind me, at least. You know what I'm saying? They say objects in the mirror closer than they appear, so like that's my estimate on it based off that. Like, but like, yeah, we had like a good spread on us, so if anyone ate shit, we didn't all get fucked up. And I'm like, yo, I love it. Like, locals, dude, like people that know how to drive in the area, that is the fucking best. I'm like, if you're not from here and you don't want to be from here, then go home. I still can't think of that word that those motherfucking out-of-towners use. Maybe it's like transplant. Like, you know what I'm saying? That might be what they call themselves, but like I think it's so weird, like that it's, yeah. That might be what they call themselves. Maybe because it sounds more friendly and appealing to them than, you know, just being an outsider or whatever, but like, yeah. It was the best thing to do, right? Is to space out and not like be stacked up on each other's nuts, dude. It made me feel way better. And on the way home, it was kind of ridiculous. We ended up going 30 miles an hour instead of fucking 40, 45. But like, yeah, this person just seemed like they had no idea where the fuck they were, and they were doing the best thing for them, which was actually the best thing for everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was no need for them to feel rushed or, like, get fucked up. Like, if you're really, like, that uncertain of the driving conditions, I was like, I knew for a fact we could be going faster than that. But I was like, man, I'm like, it is what it is. I can't drive for them. You know? I mean, like, I can bitch about their driving all day, but that's not going to change the way they do it. Like, if they're not putting me in danger, then I really can't be mad at them. If it's some dickhead blowing through a stop sign, just being like an obnoxious cunt, like, etc. I mean, yeah, I don't get with that, but Alright, I've got some stuff to make pancakes on me if shit goes wrong. I'd like to go get the rest of that bear, get some more guts off of him, maybe get my arrow back. I don't know, I'm kind of tired now though, and the sun's getting ready to go down. I've got plenty of room for firewood. If I chop some up and move my ass, I can go and get out on the lake, do a little bit of fishing, maybe make some pancakes. We don't know how it's gonna go down. Yeah, dude, having room to stop or having room to like pivot yourself into like another direction. Because here's the thing, if this dude eats shit, goes sideways, etc., I'd rather go in the ditch on the other side of the road than we hit each other. And a lot of people would be like, no, fuck that, my car's a piece of shit, this, that, the other thing. But it's like, say that again to yourself out loud. Like, your car's a piece of shit right now. What are your plans to get another one? Like, man, I can't fuck my car up, dude. I cannot fuck my car up right now, dude. I cannot tell you how important it is that I do not fuck my car up now or any time in the near future. I haven't put that much money into it. I'm ready to put more money into it than what I have. But, like, I've got to save up, dude. I've got to save up, like, and I've been saving up like crazy. I've been saving up like crazy. I'm trying to get like a van, dude, like a minivan to fit my kids and fit my groceries, fit my tools and stuff. Like, man, I'm like, fuck. I heard that, bro. I heard that. Dude, and when you go down into the ditch, bro, like when you go up over the curb, you just have to hope that you don't fuck your suspension up at all, like in any way, shape, or form, like, and then you're all good. You have it made in the shade. Everything's fine. If the car's fine, you're fine. Like, yeah. I would totally but I would way rather go in the ditch than wreck the whole fucking car. And yeah, being able to stop, dude, is like, that's great too. But it's just sometimes also just not even a possibility, man. Like, I was fucking driving the other day on some roads that were all ice. I'm talking about like sheets of like black ice, dude. It was fucking terrifying. I was like, oh my god. No traction. No traction. Cars coming one way, like me going the other way. I'm like, oh lord. I'm like, please don't nobody fuck up. I'm like, please. Oh, that blizzard sucks ass. I'm definitely not getting out on the lake right now, so we might as well just make some pancakes inside. Do. They sound fucking fire too. Pancakes sound absolutely amazing. Finally got him to sleep. I appreciate you, beautiful. More than you know. Dinner was awesome. I appreciate you letting me get him all hyper and having fun with him. I'm sorry that I got him so hyper, but I really wasn't feeling it until we got out of the shower. And then when I went and scooped him up, I was like, it's music time. If you guys want some hype ass music to drive to work to, or like just to listen to get your morning started, check out Hatebreed destroy everything, and this is now. Destroy everything has some somewhat sacrilegious lyrics that I don't necessarily appreciate, but I do love the fucking, I love the music. Like, the song's awesome. The song is awesome. My kid's been digging it. And this is now, he digs that too. Destroy everything. We usually just bounce up and down on the bed. Like, I fucking hop around the room like a goddamn fool, and he just bounces on the bed. And like, this is now, I scoop his ass up, and me and him fucking bounce around the room together. He loves it. It's the best. Alright, well, this isn't getting some pancakes made in game. Let's get that skillet down there. Oh, I'm not high enough cooking level to cook pancakes yet. What a fucking retard. That's rough. Damn, that sucks. Let's cook this baked potato then. Or cook this potato. We'll bake this potato. We're frying it in a skillet on top of the stove. My potato has clearly been baked heavily. Ooh, shit. I'm interested. I'm making it currently. I'm interested. When I get done making this potato in the game, I might just take a quick break and go eat with you. Up my calorie count for the day. Come have another beer. I'll just end the stream, fuck it. I was gonna leave it running, but I'll come back tomorrow. Maybe I'll play more of the Long Dark. I've been thinking about popping Outward in lately. I don't know if I will, though. I'll have to check out their new game. Pretty sure I saw a trailer for that not that long ago, and it had some funky gay nonsense, like just some homoerotic element to the trailer. Pretty sure it's just like half-naked men dancing on pillars as you come into this one city, and I'm just like, I don't know if I need that in my life. So like, Outward 2 isn't necessarily like going to be a priority for me. And like, I'm not even sure if I'll play the original Outward. I'll have to look the trailer up and see if it's as gay as I remember. Like, for Outward 2. Don't judge what I'm making on the side with it. I'm excited. You're probably making a grilled cheese. I love coming home to my kids. Man, I do too, Ray. I do too. Nothing beats it. I think every guy feels that way if he's worth half a fuck as a father. Like, you know what I'm saying? You always want to be around them. Like, not being around them and having to fucking, like, pay for their existence is like a fucking punishment almost. Like, I look at some of the older jobs that were, like, easily done in the home or in a workshop adjacent to the home or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I was like, man, how cool is that for everybody to just be together all the time? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I get sad as fuck sometimes thinking, like, there's people out there, dude, that went to work and, like, their fucking family got killed in a fucking tornado, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just like, God, dude, like, why is the world like that? Like, dude, I remember hearing about all those little girls drowning at that summer camp in Texas, dude. And, like, my old lady told me about that. And, like, dude, I just looked at her and I was like, that's so sad. And, like, I couldn't even stop it, dude. Like, tears just streamed down my face. I was like, my God. I was like, why? I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's ridiculously sad. Just holy shit, dude. But no, everybody feels that way, dude. Like I said, if you're worth half a shit as a father, yeah, you always want to be around your kids. You want to know what they're doing, that they're safe, like, you know, that stuff's good. Always. And it's like, it's just not even possible in the modern world, and it's so frustrating. Like, you know, in a more primitive, like, time, it would have been. Almost constantly. Like, you know what I'm saying? But even then, like, you know, your baby can't go hunting with you. Like, he can't stalk a deer. He can't fucking go take out a mammoth with the other dudes. Like, you know. So, and I'm going way back then. And obviously, everyone, you knows that. Like, the motherfuckers are like, did he just say mammoth? There's that potato. They're like, what is this dude smoking? And the answer is Stanky Leg by Redemption. It's pretty decent. We need more water. Alright. Toss some wood on there. I don't get this food with a savage though. I've got to. I'd be doing myself so dirty if I don't. Damn. I'm doing myself dirty right now. It's not gonna be enough time on that shit to fucking. Ah! Let's get this crate. Toss a piece of reclaimed wood on there. That might get done even if I don't. But we're going to err on the side of caution. I had a fire go out on me previously and it was fucking embarrassing. Oh my god. I'm not actually judging this as savage. It seems like it would be decent. The toast comes out of our toaster so fucking hot. It's crazy. So, like, I think it'll work. I think it'll work. It'd work even better with like a fresh jar of mayonnaise though that you just opened rather than one that's like coming out of the fridge. I think that might cool the bread off slightly and make it a little bit more disappointing and sad than it would be if it didn't do that. That's what I call a trashy grilled cheese. That basically sums up my personality. Oh, we got 4 viewers and 20 comments. The soup is ready. Fuck. No soup for you. I'm going right now, boys. I'll see you later. Oh, shit. I can't. We've got to sleep. We've got to sleep and make the fire go out. I've got to end the session properly. Oh, fuck. The crazy ass storm in the middle of the night. I'm glad my water didn't boil over. Let's go down here. I got a laptop I need to read. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What a time to be out here. Cheryl, I made the right decision. Observations are going well. I hope to be done with research here on the southern end of the island by the end of the week. Locals tell me I should have through the end of the month before any weather starts getting in the way of my plans to head north. Tell Dr. Chase the data look promising. Work his publication date. What? WRT is publication. I don't know. There's maybe some kind of abbreviated nonsense. Anyway. So that's that. It's the end of the session, folks. I'm out of here. Peace out. Much love. Stay savage. Thank you for hanging out in the stream. I like you, beautiful. I'm on my way.